Well, good afternoon, sports fans. It's going on 2 o'clock this afternoon. This is what is today? A Tuesday? And we are at Carson Park for an early game here. First game in the playoffs for the Lancers. There aren't very many teams in this region, so this is actually would be the semifinal for the Lancers. They are the 2 seed, playing the number 3 seed Bruce. The winner goes on to play Regis, who already won. They beat, or do they play McDonald, I guess, here? I don't know. But the Lancers are all set to square off against Bruce here. They are finishing up on their warm-ups. Let me get the camera switched. So we're high up top here at Carson Park, up in the score booth. I understand that the video is a little bit far away to see very much, but you can see a little bit, and I'll be helping you through to make sure you know what you're seeing. The girls play a little bit later today, 5 o'clock, just across. And if I tip the phone a little bit, you can see where they'll be playing there. Over at Gline Field, the girls actually won their region last week, and so they are in the semifinals of the sectionals. 2 games to state. So they play later today, 5 o'clock. They play Thorpe, with then a chance to play in the finals of the sectional and perhaps get a trip to state. But right now we are ready for baseball here in a few minutes. Working out some lineups here. Got a little late start today. So as I fill these in, I'll give you the starting lineups here. So for Bruce, looks like leading off, it's Zimmer, Leo Zimmer, shortstop. Batting second looks like Chris Brockman. Chris, and he is the catcher. You don't always see a catcher batting second. Third hitter Jake Thome, might be pronounced Tome, T-H-O-M-E. I will have to listen to the announcer here. I'm sure Jim's going to have that straight. Cleanup hitter is the center fielder, Harold Garcia. Writing as I talk here. Number 5 is Tommy Schaefer. He is the center fielder. Left fielder. Over in right field is Ronan Garcia. Probably a brother or cousin, we'll see. Jonah Van Dorn is going to play third. Jonah Van Dorn. Spencer Haudemaki. H-A-U-T-A-M-A-K-I, it looks like. Spencer. And he is pitching. And then the second baseman is Trace Tome. Trace. All right, so it's Zimmer, Brockman, and Tome. Garcia, Chaffer, and Garcia. There's your lawyer's firm right there. Van Dorn, Haudemaki, and Tome. On the Lancer side, taking a glance, it looks pretty normal. It is. It's exactly the same as what you're used to here. So we've got Sito, Hine, Schaller, Miller, Jonah Miller batting cleanup, Britton Rutz, and Carter Rutz, Quaid catching again, Ben Rodermacher is the DH, and then Blake Wales. and right. So we've got Sito in left, Hine at first, Schallers at third. Jonah Miller's going to be doing the pitching. Britton Rutz at short, Carter Rutz at second, Dawson Quaid catching, Ben Rademacher's the DH, and Blake Wales in right field. Quaid batting for Williams, who will be playing left field. Working off of Jim Sito's handy little score sheet here. Nice. I ran out of score sheets in my book a couple games ago. I've been erasing games from the past so that I can use them. Very nice day, 75 degrees on the way over. The sun is out, just a few clouds in the sky. Not much. Flag on the way over, I saw a couple flags standing straight out. You can count all the stars and see all the stripes all the time. It was standing straight out. Right now it looks like it's kind of blowing in and out, but it is blowing directly out to center field in left center. So it may be a factor here as we go.
Today, or I'll probably be down. Yeah, that's fine.
Lancers are huddled up in front of their dugout. This will be about the last time I'll be moving the camera around. Get a pretty good perch, get a pretty good view, but if you joined us Friday, I think it was, at Pepin, Alma Pepin, either in person or remotely, you saw Jonah Miller had a dominating performance in a 5-inning game. Struck out 11 in 5 innings. Got the win, shutout, Alma Pepin, 5-zip, and basically sealed the conference. Lancers went on, actually that was an 8-0 game. Lancers went on to win the second game of the doubleheader 5-1, and the conference with only 4 losses. Answer a text here. So does that mean you can hear me?
But you know what that means.
All right, it looks like we must have some viewers. We're up to 4 here, so, ooh, left-handed catcher. Interesting. Number 8, he's putting them right on the bag. He's got a good arm. He's putting the throw right on the bag. You don't normally see a left-handed catcher. We'll see how that works. Biggest problem is a lot of right-handed batters up there, and the left-handed catcher's throwing arm is by the batters. He may have to shift a little bit to his right to get a decent throw off if the batter stays in the box, which he's entitled to. Coach is going to meet at home plate with the umpires. Looks like the home plate ump looking for a place to put his water bottle. Probably going to need it. 75 degrees, sunny. Sun beating down on the head. Coach Lau, a couple of game balls for the home plate ump. So Bruce finished second in their conference up north there. I did not see to whom, but they did finish second. So they've probably got more wins than they got losses. Playing for a chance here to face Regis, who I believe played McDonald earlier. Let me check with the booth next door. Did Regis win already, or did they play McDonald? Yeah, tonight.
They play McDonald.
Right after this game, right? I think they're at Carson right after this game.
No, they're at either Bollinger or Mount Sinai.
Good. So Regis and McDonald will play. That's always a good game. So the winner here will play the winner there. They play at 5. Same time that the girls play at the field. I'll give you one more shot at it. Maybe you can see the bus riding across out there. That's right by the line field. That's the parking lot. It's going past the big scoreboard now. So the girls will be out there before 5 for sure, but their game will start at 5.
Check. Good afternoon.
Jim Sitto having some technical difficulties.
Good afternoon.
Switch it off.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to Carson Park for a regional semifinal game between Bruce and Immanuel. We will introduce the starting lineups for each team, then have the national anthem, and then we will play ball. For the number 3 seed, Bruce. Playing shortstop, number 3, Leo Zimmer. Catching, number 8, Chris Brockman.
Not sure if you can hear Jim Sitto.
At first base, number 23, Jake Tomey.
Tomey. Pronounced Jake Tomey.
Center field, number 12, Harold Garcia.
Harold Garcia in center.
Number 22, Tommy Schaefer. Pitching, number 9, Ronan Garcia. Playing third base, number 2, Joni Van Dorn. Number 21, Spencer Hodemaker. Playing second base, number 7, Tracy Tomey. Bruce is coached by Jake Johnson and assisted by Justin Lauber. For the Immanuel, number 2 seeded team. Leading off, playing center field, number 7, Bryce Sitto. First base, number 8, Daniel Hyman. At third base, number 3, Christian Schaller. Pitching, number 9, Jonah Miller. Playing shortstop, number 1, Britton Rooks. Playing second base, number 6, Carter Rooks. Catching, number 14, Dawson Quaid. Designated hitter, number 11, Ben Rademacher. He's designated hitting for number 5, Austin Williams in left field. And playing right field, number 4, Blake Wales. Immanuel is coached by Joe Lau and assisted by Jonah Albrecht. Please stand at this time, take off your hats as we play the national anthem.
Yeah, you got a short.
So if you haven't heard Jim Sitto, we are now doing the national anthem. There was your national anthem. You probably did not hear it. I covered up the mic. I think we got blipped on YouTube. They was able to pick that up, and their AI recognized the song, and they gave us a little. It wasn't a copyright mark. It's not a bad thing. It's just we're not able to make any more money off of this broadcast, which we weren't anyway. Matter of fact, we probably have to pay somebody else for this particular one. When you get into the playoffs, it's not free to broadcast games, but my understanding is you pay the home team. So I plan to pocket about $25 after this game. Maybe head over to Texas Roadhouse with that. Jonah Miller warming up, and again, if you were able to join us physically or not, Jonah was absolutely electric on Friday. All right, unfortunately, I got a phone call right there. I hope I still got everybody. It looks like 10 viewers. And here we are in the top of the first, Jonah Miller. First pitch of the game, strike, low part of the plate. Jonah lining it up for the second pitch here, goes into the windup, the pitch, strike two, inside corner, taken by Leo Zimmer. Didn't look happy about that one. If he wasn't happy about that, he better get ready for this breaking ball. Jonah, the 0-2. Nope, he goes heat outside, misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jonah with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike out for the first out.
Temperature game time is 76 degrees with wind blowing from southwest at 21 miles per hour. 21 miles per hour. That's
Exactly sure how to keep track here of pitch count. I got a little different looking sheet, so I don't know how that's going to go. I'll have to check with the booth next door. First pitch, a little bit inside to Chris Brockman. And Jonah with the second pitch, strike outside corner, 1-1. I'm getting a couple of texts here. I don't know if I can check them now during the game. Miller, ground ball, easy ground ball to second, fielded by Carter Rutz. Easy throw over to first, 4-3 for the second out. I will check those texts between innings. 2 down with the number 3 hitter, Jake Tomey is up.
Jake Tomey.
First pitch from Miller, swung on and missed by Tomey. Wild swing at a high pitch there. No balls, 1 strike. Miller at 0-1. Curveball breaks it in, wraps it around the plate. 1 ball, no balls, and 2 strikes to Tomey. And the 0-2 pitch from Jonah. He's working pretty quickly. Likes what he sees. Goes inside with it in the dirt. Partially blocked by Quaid. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jonah with the wind, the 1-2. Goes outside. Tomey able to stay off of that. It's number 23. Obviously batting from the right side here. 2-2 count from Miller. Right down the middle, strike 3, and well, that inside corner was a fastball. I don't think Tomey was looking for that one. 3 up, 3 down. Miller mows to the top of the order. Yeah, let's see if I can tell what's going on the text here. I don't know if that means you're going to see that or not. Hard to put that down. No, I do not.
The semifinals in the Shell Lake region are as follows. Number 1 seeded Regis versus number 4 McDonald. Number 2 seeded Immanuel versus number 3 Bruce. The next bracket, number 1 seeded Oliva Strum versus number 4 seeded Tucker Fountain City. And then number 2 seeded Indy Gilmanton versus number 3 seeded Pepin Alma. Another bracket, number 1 seeded Webster versus number 4 Birchwood Winter. And number 2 seeded Shell Lake versus number 3 Siren. And the final bracket is Shell Lake sectional. Number 1 seeded Solon Springs Northwood versus number 4 seeded Drummond. And number 2 seeded Washburn versus number 3 seeded Herdick.
Check with the booth and see if they can keep pitch count for me. I know they have it. They can share it. Who's keeping pitch count over here? Can you share with me? This sheet is so small I can't keep track of pitches. I like your sheet, but it's hard to. 12. Thank you.
Track of, you know, what happens in each one. I make a little
All right, sorry for that little conversation there. Checking with the booth. Try to be able to share pitch count with you. We'll get it from Dan Siddle, who's across there with his wife April. Mark Kranz is over there, and Jim Siddle doing the scoreboard, the announcing. So first pitch to Bryce Siddle, way up over Bryce's head, ball 1. 1-0 pitch to Bryce. Catches the outside corner, 1-1. Houdemacher. We have a Rademacher. Theirs is a Houdemacher. Spencer Houdemacher, the righty. Siddle, ground ball, solid ground ball between third and short, base hit. So Bryce Siddle is on at first with Daniel Hine coming to bat.
First
Check
baseman
down
number
Coach
8,
Lowry,
Daniel
down
Hine.
there. Houdemacher looking for a sign down in the stretch. Big lead by Siddle at first. Houdemacher outside down in the dirt. Not using a slide step out there is Houdemacher. Kind of lifts his leg a little bit of a kick. Seems like runner might be able to get a pretty decent jump over there. 1-0 behind. There he goes. Fake bunt. Throw down to second. Right on the button, but Siddle beats the throw. Nice fire down there. Strike on the bunt. So Siddle's in scoring position here with nobody out and Daniel Hine up. Houdemacher from the stretch. Checks back to second. Big lead at second. Pitch to Hine. Down in the dirt, blocked nicely by the catcher. That's Jonah Van Dorn. Ooh, Houdemacher took a sign with the catcher, wasn't even down yet. Didn't even take a sign, just went into his set there. Ooh, waved at by Hine, fouled back. Count goes 2-2 on Daniel. Houdemacher looking in on the 2-2. Siddle with a pretty big lead out there, nobody out. Daniel Hine swinging a miss, high inside pitch. You don't see Daniel strike out very often. So 1 down for the Lancers.
Coming to the plate, third baseman number 3, Christian Shaw.
get ready. There he goes. Sito's got quite a big lead there. Second, you can see it. First pitch to ooh, and he canes Christian Schaller. Hits him in the leg. You really don't want that, actually. You'd rather have Christian swinging, I think.
Now batting, pitcher.
So first and second.
Jonah Miller.
Jonah Miller's up. Pitch to Schaller wasn't even very close. No way he was going to get out of the way of that one. First pitch to Miller. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Big hole on the west side. Shortstop's behind Sito there. No throw. Outside corner, straight 2. Looks like Houdemacher is settled in. Don't know much about Bruce at all here. Sorry about that. Fake back to second. Sito's back pretty easily. So Miller's in the hole 0-2. See what Houdemacher does with him. Inside. Strike out for 2. Ruts up. Chance to knock in Sito, who was out there with no outs. Now he's out at second with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Britton looking to knock in a run here. Swinging early and foul it down the line. Coach Law can handle that hot ground ball. No balls, 1 strike. Sito again with a pretty big lead. Ruts fouls it back right over the top, and Houdemacher's up 0-2 again. So after striking out Hine and beaning Schaller with the first pitch, he struck out Miller, and he's 0-2 here on Britton Ruts. Got to believe he's going to throw a curve. They're setting up on the inside corner. There goes Sito outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was outside. Again, you see the catcher had to sidestep out. He had to go out and get it to give himself a lane to throw. Now first and third. He's going to start Schaller here in that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There goes Schaller. No. Line drive foul. Lancers are out ahead here on Houdemacher. Left fielder retrieves that. So we do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schaller on first. Bryce Sito, leadoff single on third. 1-2 to Ruts. Fouls it, grounds it to the third baseman. Routine hop, an easy throw over to third. And Bruce gets out of it, stranding runners on first and third. Missed opportunity there for the Lancers.
For Immanuel, the bottom of the first, 0 runs, 1 hit, 0 errors, 2 runners left on base. At the end of 1 complete, the score is 0-0.
So both pitchers with a pretty good inning.
For you Immanuel fans at the WIAA State Track Meet this weekend, Riley Nauman, a senior, will be competing in the 100-meter hurdles. Audrey Hart, a freshman, qualified for state in the 200-meter dash and the long jump. preliminaries on Friday, the finals on Saturday. Saturday finals.
I think they heard you. All right, here we go. Cleanup hitter, Harold Garcia, center fielder, leading off in the second.
Number 12, Harold Garcia.
Jonah Miller, 2 strikeouts in the first inning here. Starts off Garcia down in the dirt, ball 1. I think Jonah needs a barrette or something on that hat. He's losing that half the time out there. Got a pretty violent motion on the mound there. There's a ball back, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yep, the day is as good as it looks on the screen there. 1-1, curveball stays way outside. 2-1 to Harold Garcia. Leading off in the second inning, no score. Miller catches the outside corner. 2-2. This umpire, a little interesting here. Outside. The other day we were here, the umpire was setting up on the left side of the catcher's head. He was down low, made the outside corner a little tough. This umpire is just crouching a little bit. He's pretty much staying right behind it. This time he gets down along the side. If you've ever tried it, when you're down on that left side, that outside corner is tough to call. Ground ball to third. Christian Schaller steps back a step, get the easy hop and guns it across the diamond. 5-3 for the putout. First out there. His first step was in, and he read the ground ball pretty well. Saw the hop, backed up a half step, took the easy hop, set himself, fired a strike across to Daniel Hine. 1 down here in the second. Whoa, got out of Jonah's hand there. This is Tommy Chafer, perhaps. Left fielder. Miller curves it across outside corner, 1-1, evens the count. Miller, nice shot. Top part of the zone. You could probably tell from where you're at, either here or see the umpire's pretty clear with his ball strike count, 1-2. That one's outside, 2-2. And off comes the hat. You'd add a column to the score sheet here. How many times Jonah's hat comes off? 2-2 pitch to Chafer. Swing and a miss. Miller with a strikeout. It's 2 outs here in the second.
Play right field, number 1, Ronan Garcia.
Ronan Garcia up to bat. Strike zone is not very big here on Ronan Garcia. Ground ball, foul. Schaller fields it. Foul territory, high hopper. So Miller gets out in front on this batter. 2 down here, bottom of the second. Miller likes the sign. Wind up, lefty fires, outside corner, 2 strikes. Jonah has been all around the plate here, but not right across. Painting the corner, staying up a little bit high, mixing it up. Here's the 0-2. Drops down sidearm with the curve, misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller, the 1-2. Tomahawked a slow ground ball to Carter Rutz. He times it, shoots it over to Daniel Hine. Quick inning again for Jonah Miller. 1-2-3 goes Bruce. 3 strikeouts.
In the top of the second, Bruce. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 0 runners, no purpose.
That was a 15-pitch inning for Jonah. It's up to 27. Through 2. What about their guy? How about their guy? Their guy.
He's at 17.
All right. So Spencer Houdemacher is at 17 pitches after 1. Jonah Miller at 27 after 2. Last warm-up here pitch for Houdemacher. Gun for the second baseman, or the catcher, goes past all 3 players out into center field. Kind of thing you hope for if you're actually running on a pitch. So Carter Rutz will be leading off here in the second. First pitch to Rutz. Low, outside, ball 1. A lot of chatter coming from the Lancer dugout. Down low, he's across, but low apparently. So we're 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Lancers have 1 hit. Bruce has no hits. That's 3 straight now. He bounced that one in front of the plate. 3-0 by Houdemacher to Carter Rutz. Looking to get a Lancer base runner. They had a leadoff single in the first inning. Couldn't do anything with it. 3-0 here on Carter Rutz. 3-0. There's a strike outside corner. Now Rutz is on his own. Should be a good hitting pitch. Hit it up the middle, Carter. Inside, grounds it foul down the third base line. Seen that every Lancer so far has been pulling the ball. We got to time the speed here and hit it up the middle. 2-2 right here. 3-2, that's a full count. Houdemacher looking in. Finds the sign he likes, the wind, the 3-2. Hit right back to Houdemacher. 1-3 for the putout. Dawson Quaid.
Catcher, number 13, Dawson Quaid.
Dawson had a double in a big game up at Peppa Almond the other day. One down here in the bottom of the second. Quaid pops one up. That might be tough. It's a long way for the center fielder to come. He's got it easily though. Fly to 8 on 1 pitch. 2 down. And Ben Rademacher, the DH.
Now batting, indicated hitter, number 11, Ben Rademacher.
2 down here, bottom of the second. Ben Rademacher, the DH, first pitch outside. This is Rademacher facing Houdemacher. 1-0 pitch. Inside. Oh, backed him off the plate. Umpire said it caught the corner. Again, it's a matter of where's the umpire setting up. And you see he's on the left side there a little bit. Not going to miss any on the outside corner to a lefty. A little tougher on the inside corner. I did that one time, and I will not criticize umpires anymore. I'll question occasionally, but there's a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Nice curveball. Came in on Rademacher. Threw it across, curved it in on his hands. 2-2. Way outside. Goes full count with 2 out here. And the full count pitch. Down low, and he gets a walk, a 2-out walk. The Lancers get a runner.
That's Blake. Right fielder number 4, Blake Whale.
Wales looking for a sign. No sign going to come here. That no sign means get a hit, Blake. 2 down here. Runner on. Big kick. Routine ground ball up the middle. 6-3. Blake hustles it out. They throw him out. 6-3 for the 3rd out. So at the end of 2, nothing. Lancers have the only hit in the game. No errors. Seems like the guys that want to slow things down here. It's such a great day to play baseball. Maybe they're enjoying the weather and not focusing, huh? 2 o'clock is a unique time to play. Neither of these teams even practice as early as 2. Maybe it'll take them a while to get going. It's an early start because I think 4 different teams wanted Carson today. Only 3 could get it. So it's the Lancers, and then I think there's probably a D1, maybe North Memorial. I'm not sure who's over here. But with 3 games, you got to start at 2, then the next one's at 5, and then there's a 7:30 game. So a little early start. Maybe that has something to do with it. Last warm-up pitch. Eric Quaid put one on the money this time. First 2 he fired over shortstop's head. That one was right on the button. So here comes Bruce, 7, 8, and 9. Jonah Van Dorn, Spencer Houdemacher, Trace Tony. So Van Dorn looking for the first hit here for Bruce. Jonah a little low on the outside corner. Miller got a good pace going here, catching and firing. There's a strike right across. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got it, and ready to go again. Fouled back to the right side. Hit the beam, rolled down the roof. Back onto the sidewalk, maybe bounced off a Hank Aaron statue back there. Miller, 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Van Dorn. Fouled back, spoiled. Looked like that might have been a little high outside. 2 strikes, can't take a chance. Again, the 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him looking. Started that on the outside, brought it right across home plate. It's Miller's 4th strikeout here in the 3rd inning. Seems to have picked up right about where he left off Friday at Alma Pepin. That 5-inning game where he had 11 strikeouts. Seems really sharp right now. Good time to get sharp. First pitch outside corner, strike 1 to Spencer Houdemacher, his counterpart. Miller rocks and ready to go again. Another strike outside corner. Hodemacher hasn't even pretended to swing yet here. The 0-2. Curveball way outside. Miller is ready to go. He's catching the ball. He's made up his mind already, and there he comes. Fastball right inside corner. Quaid in the dirt has to fire it down to Hine for the out. Swinging strike 2. Notice the flags making that noise? Whoa. I thought we either had some bats or geese that got into the booth up here, or I guess it's the flags. The wind is picking up. Again, it's blowing straight out to center field. And making a little racket up here. So number 9, Trace Tomey. Miller taking a little bit of time before he gets going here. That pitch curves it in outside. Nice. Started it way outside. Wraps it around, finds the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. And here he is again. Barely catch your breath. Swing and a miss on an outside strike. This is number 9 batter, Trace Tomey. 0-2. Miller. That one gets away. Curveball gets outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 from Miller. Gonna go heat. Nope. Curveball waves at it outside. 3. Miller strikes out the side here. So in 3 innings, he's got 6 strikeouts. Bruce has not gotten a man on base yet after 3. Lancers are leading in the on-base percentage. They got 3 guys on, but no runs across. Coach Lau looking to get some goodwill, bringing a glass of water out to the umpire.
Can I take a picture of your lineup?
Well, I'd love to have a team picture.
You want it right here? I got both.
Oh,
I'll pose for
I'll do both. How's that?
Make sure you get trim in
Hey,
that.
now,
Just take it.
come on.
I don't need it.
Oh, he doesn't need it.
Mine's better. Here, you want my notes too?
I'm good. Thank you.
Booth is a little slow catching on. I look to him between every inning, and
Pitch. Hey, pitch now.
so we've got Miller after 3 innings. He's at 40 pitches, and after 2, Hodemacher's at 31, with the bottom half of the 3rd to go here. So they're about keeping pace with the other. Jonah again is just, what can you say? 6 strikeouts in 3 innings. It's only been a weak ground ball to second, 2 weak ground balls to second, and 1 to third. So the Lancers are back to the top of the order. Bryce Sitto got a base hit, stolen base, got stranded on 3rd in the 1st inning. So first pitch to Sitto here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, inside, ball 1. Sitto hit a sharp ground ball between short and 3rd for a base hit in the 1st inning. That's the only hit in the game so far. It's a cross up a little bit high, but it was there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pretty easy to tell. This umpire is pretty clear on his calls, both verbally and physically. This one's down in the dirt. 2-1. Pretty windy up here. It's slamming the door back and forth. Maybe you heard that. We locked ourselves in, so hopefully we don't both have heart attacks in here. Pitch outside. Of course, they could call through that little window that joins the 2 booths here. I'd like to see Jim Sitto try to make his way through that booth. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, Bryce Sitto here. Lancers looking to get a runner. Line drive that's going to go foul. 5 feet foul. Once again, the Lancers are ahead here on Houdemacher. Haven't figured out how to slow down their timing, keep the ball in play. Bryce hit that solid, but foul by about 8 feet maybe. You might even been able to see it where you were at. So here we go, full count. Houdemacher's battled back. He's in the count 3-2. The catcher's got his glove up high here. Sitto lines it right up the middle, base hit. Kind of goes between the fielders. They do cut it off though. Sitto's going to try for 2, and he's in standing with a leadoff double. Mom is cheering next door. So Sitto's 2 for 2. And then once again, the Lancers have a leadoff hitter on. Sitto figured that timing out, waited on it. Looks like Coach Lau's got Daniel Hine bunting, trying to get that runner over to third. We'll see, maybe I missed the sign. Nope. Gonna bunt that one up in the air, foul. 1 strike to Daniel Hine. He's tried to go in the right direction toward first there. Almost think you bunted a little harder. Get it past the pitcher and be a base hit. Second baseman's covering out at second. If the first baseman feels that there's maybe nobody at first, so we'll see. I didn't pay attention to the coach, so I don't know if it's on or not yet. You'll be able to tell soon enough. The 0-1 pitch coming in here to Daniel Hine. And there it is. There goes Sitto, and there's nobody covering third. So a little defensive breakdown by Bruce there. There was a fake bunt by Daniel Hine. He took a strike. He's down in the hole 0-2. But the third baseman charged. Shortstop did not cover in behind him. It's a long way to go. And Bryce Sitto just coasted into third at no play. So Daniel Hine, all he's got to do is put it in play here somewhere. Short, way deep. They're not going to throw him out. And the right side, if Bryce gets a good jump there. So the 0-2 to Daniel Hine. There it is, ground ball in play. Shortstop fields it, looks to home, but doesn't have a chance. And Daniel Hine's out, knocks in the first run of the game though. Nice job by Daniel. 6-3 for the first out, and the Lancers take the lead in the game 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Christian Schaller comes up with nobody on. And 1 out here. He got plunked on the first pitch last time. Houdemacher bounces it in front of the plate. Left-handed batter box there. 1-0 to Schaller. Big rip by Christian on an inside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got in on Christian's hands. Tried to get around on it, pull it. No joy. 1-1. So 1 out here. Lancers trying to get it going again after scoring a run here and taking the lead. Schaller, there we go, right up the middle, base knock. I got the timing thing figured out here. Brings Jonah Miller up. Coach Lau gonna run his pitcher for tomorrow. Very likely we'll be facing Regis should the Lancers advance here. Schaller a short lead there. First pitch to Miller. Just outside. Houdemacher from the set, pitch. Miller fouls it right back at us here. And off the net, retrieved by Britton Rutz. 1-1. Jonah tends to be ahead on just about every pitcher that he's faced. That time, pretty much on it. Level cut here, drive one. Inside in the dirt, nice block there. Brockman with a nice block. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, that wind right now has got the flag standing straight out in center. Kind of a short porch and right. If Jonah can get around on one, get it up in the air a bit. Pitch. Mighty cut, gets past the catcher. Ooh, it's a foul. Foul tip, Christian goes back. 2-2 count on Jonah. Boothmates up here encouraging Jonah to cut down on the swing, put it in play. And the pitch to Miller. Called on the corner, throw down to first. Schauler has to dive back in. It's a second strikeout for Miller. That was called.
Shortstop number 1, Britton Rutz.
Britton Rutz here with Schauler on first. Coach Lau doesn't look like he's going to take a chance with his starting pitcher for tomorrow. Again, should the Lancers get past Bruce here, and that's not a given by any means. 1-0 here, only in the bottom of the third. Lancers get a 2-out rally going here. Rutz follows it into the dirt. Bounce back. Catcher hoping that's a fair ball. Grabs it, tags Britton Rutz. Coach is wondering where that thing bounced. They're saying it bounced in the batter's box, which would be foul. Well, most of the batter's box is foul. Top inside corners are inside, but umpires saying that hit in the batter's box in foul territory, so then it doesn't matter where it goes after that. That one gets past the catcher, Brockman. Schauler heads down to second, rounds it, takes a big turn. Pretty impressive by the home plate umpire there. I don't know if you happen to see him, but nope, looks like your view got cut off. He headed over to the right-hand side, curled around to watch the play, see if the ball would get lodged back there behind home plate. Got 1 ball, 1 strike here on Britton Rutz. Christian Schauler out at second with 2 outs. Lancers leading 1-0 here in the third. High ground ball, foul ball. Ooh, home plate ump did not make a call right away. I thought possibly the fielder touched it in fair territory, but it looked like well, obviously not. The umpire called it foul, so 2-2 to Britton Rutz. Again, getting around pretty quick on this. Got to slow down the timing here a bit. Get up the middle like Schauler did and Siddle. Christian fakes a start there. Rutz got it kind of in the gap there. Left fielder going back. He's got the range though. He's got it. Runs it down in the left center. Hit pretty well by Rutz, but that's just going to go as a fly out to the left fielder. But the Lancers get a run on 2 hits, and they take a 1-0 lead here after 3.
In the middle of the third, 1 run on 2 hits, 0 errors, 1 runner left on base. Second number 3 complete. Bruce 0, Immanuel 1.
Well, we'll see if the top of the order does any better against Schauler here in the 4th inning. First time through, they went strikeout, ground out to second, strikeout looking. So it'll be Leo Zimmer, Chris Brockman, and Jake Tomey. What, do you run out of fingers and toes over there, or what?
Already using April.
Looking for a pitch count.
For Bruce, back to the top of the order, shortstop, number 3,
Jonah Miller.
Leo Zimmer.
That was their guy at 52?
Yeah.
Okay. So Houdemacher is at 52 pitches. First pitch to the leadoff hitter, Leo Zimmer. Swing and a miss, strike one. Miller with the 0-1, curveball down in the dirt, does not go. Yes, he does go. They asked down there. And Zimmer went around. First base ump has a great view there. You can see exactly how far the wrists and the bat go. He said it went past the plane, so 0-2 pitch. Jonah throws a curveball in there, strike three, swinging, strike three. That's the second strikeout for Leo Zimmer there. First out here in the fourth inning. And the seventh strikeout for Miller.
Catcher, number 8, Chris Brockman.
Chris Brockman grounded out to the second baseman, Carter Rutz, the first time up. Slow, easy hopper. First pitch from Miller goes outside. Off-speed pitch outside. Brockman batting from the left side here, facing the left-hander Miller. Pitch strike on the inside corner. Caught a little bit of the black, so it has to get, or I should say a little bit of the white is all it needs. Some people think the whole ball has to go across the plate. It certainly does not. Nice curveball by Miller. Started at Brockman, broke across the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller's got quite a rhythm going here. He's feeling it today. Whoa, drops a long down sidearm. Tries to throw a breaking ball. That did not move even a little bit. It stayed outside of the batter there. My dad always told me as a pitcher, it didn't hurt every once in a while to sail one over the top of his head or behind him. It always makes him wonder, do I want to dig in against this guy or not? The 1-2 curve outside, 2-2. 2-2 pitch here. Curveball, routine ground ball to second. Carter Rutz over to Daniel Hine. So same thing. First time up, Brockman grounds out to the second baseman. Second time up, and that brings Jake Tomey, number 3 hitter. Took a called third strike the first time up.
Jake Tomey.
Jonah lining up the first pitch. Fastball, throws it by him on the outside corner. Hanging off with the hat. There'll be a contest at the end of the game. If you have the correct number of times that Jonah hat comes off, there'll be a prize for you. Check with Athletic Director Mark Kranz for that prize. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jake Tomey. Wonder if he's remembering that curveball, strike 3 last time up. We'll see. Miller bounces one in front of him. Goes back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looks like Dawson Quaid got that one off the forearm. 2-2. Outside, full count. And there goes the hat again for those that are keeping score. Full count. Try to keep the runner off the base. And he doesn't. He walks. That's the first Bruce runner. Joan only had 1 walk at Pepin Alma last week.
At the plate, center fielder, number 12,
So
Harold
the first runner
Garcia.
for Bruce and Harold Garcia, the cleanup hitter, batting with the runner on first. Miller's got that sneaky windup, or sneaky set. He's got a pretty good move to first. He's picked off a few guys this year. One-0 pitch. There's the throw to first. Tomei a little late starting to come back. He made it back easily, but froze just for a second. That left-handed move will do that to you. Swing and a miss by Garcia, 1-1. Miller threw it right by him. Two out here. Miller throws over to first, dude. Had him leaning a little bit, but he caught himself, got back. Yes, why do you keep throwing over to first when they keep getting back? He's up high. If you can cut down the runner's lead by 1 step or even half a step, you got a chance at him stealing. You got a chance on a force out at second. So you want to try to keep him as close as you can. Swing and a miss. You go 2-2 on that now. Garcia. Will they run Tomei on a 2-2 pitch here? Miller, 2-2, curveball, fouled back right at the booth here. Mad scramble up here in the booth here. The foul ball almost stayed up here in the... Had to grab Dan Cito by the shoelaces to keep him from falling out. Two-two pitch here. Miller looking in. I'm saying he's going to go fastball. He does, and Garcia gets to it. Britton Rutz across to Daniel Hine for the easy routine putout, which has not always been routine for the Lancers this year. That time, Britton did a nice job. So Bruce goes down with no hits, no runs, 1 left on base. They still don't have a hit through 4.
0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 1 runner left on base.
Houdemacher heads out to the mound, sitting at 52 pitches here through 3 innings. They're getting a little better in the booth next door. They're out. They just have to look, and they're working on it already.
61.
61. Now hold on. That's their guy? Their guy has Jonah has 61. Okay. So Jonah's threw 4 at 61 pitches. Houdemacher's threw 3 at 52 pitches. Again, 100 is the limit that you can throw in a game. Jonah's over halfway through, and he's at 61. So we'll see what happens. Be nice if the Lancers could put a few runs on the board here. Brockman has a nice, easy motion from the catching position there for a lefty. Got quite a bit on it. It wouldn't surprise me if he was maybe their second pitcher. We'll see at 52. Brockman put that one right on top of second base on the throw
on the
down.
bottom of the 4th. Second baseman, number 6, Carter Rutz.
Carter Rutz coming up for the second time. He grounded back to the pitcher, 1-3 the first time up. Followed by Dawson Quaid on deck and Ben Rademacher in the hole. So Rutz likes to swing at the first pitch often. We'll see what happens here. He does. He grounds it slowly to short. Easy scoop, 6-3. Nice throw over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's nothing wrong with swinging at the first pitch, but you'd like to hit it where they aim.
Play the plate, catcher, number 14, Dawson Quaid.
Dawson hit the first pitch, sky ball to center field. See if he can't hit a line drive. He gapped one at, I think it was here 2 games ago, last time they were here. First pitch breaks outside a ball. That crowds the plate a little bit. makes that pitch tough to handle right there inside, right on his fist, that inside pitch. Good shot by Houdemacher. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know if kids think about it much, where exactly to stand. He used to like to be off the plate a little bit more. 1-1 to Quaid. Curveball broke up high though. 2-1. Houdemacher shakes the ball a little bit out there. 2-1 to Quaid. Low outside corner, caught the zone. 2-2. Quaid moving way up in the box here. It usually means he thinks that the pitcher's too slow for him. Wants to get that curve early. That pitch is outside corner. Missed. Houdemacher gave Quaid a little bit of a stare there. Not exactly sure what that was. Quaid is almost out of the box. It would not surprise me if he got called out. He's definitely out of the box. Fouled back. He wiped out the line up there. Okay, he starts on the line. I think he's okay there. It seems like he kind of picks up his foot and keeps creeping a little further out. Down in the dirt, he draws a walk. Nice job by Dawson Quaid battling to get on first with the base on balls. Going to get a courtesy runner. Looks like Kevin Kern got ahead, or is that Matt Rademacher?
Running courtesy runner.
Find out in a minute.
Number 13, Matt Rademacher.
Matt Rademacher is quick. He's courtesy runner for Quaid. There's 1 down. Coach Lau running through some signals here. He's got Ben Rademacher button, try to move his brother Matt up to second there. Big lead by Matt. He's going to be careful over there. Back. He's back. Sorry, that was the coach in me. Usually it's a little bit louder when I holler back, so spare your ears over the mic here. So 1 down here. Matt Rademacher on first. Ben Rademacher's got the bunt to move him along. He bunts it. Yeah, it gets down. The pitcher fields it, off-balance throw, and they get him at first. Pretty athletic play there by Houdemacher. Rademacher does the job though. 1-3. Runner in scoring position now. Blake Wales up.
At the plate, 9, right fielder number 4, Blake Wales.
Blake grounded out to the shortstop the first time up. He's 0 for 1. Matt Rademacher, big lead at second. Houdemacher fakes a look back there. Throws inside, it gets past the catcher. Matt Rademacher advances to third. So there he is. Blake needs a base hit. Knock him in. That ball a little bit inside, down in the dirt, and Brockman wasn't able to get down or glove it. He got past him. There's 2 down here. 1 ball, no strikes. Blake Wales needs to just find the outfield grass. Get it down. Knock in a run here. Lancers leading only 1-0. Ball's way up high, 2-0. Leadoff hitter Bryce Sitto on deck. He's 2 for 2. Wales can find a way on. Give Blake a chance, or Bryce a chance. 2-0. Good hit and pitch. Look for something good. That's not it. Uh-oh, they're going to get him. Nope. They got him. That's the tough walk back on something like that. Took his time getting back, and the catcher saw it and gunned him. Perfect throw. Tag slapped on. Couldn't see it from here, but the umpire was out in the right spot. He had a good angle. Called him out.
0 runs, 0 hits.
Coach Lau didn't look like he disagreed. He did look like he wasn't that happy. That's tough. You hate to make a third out at third base. He cannot fall asleep, that is for sure.
63 for them.
So Jonah Miller steps up back out on the mound. He's sitting at 61 pitches here going into the 5th inning. Houdemarker is at 63 pitches through 4.
Leading off from Bruce from the top of the 5th, left fielder number 22, Tommy Schaefer.
Schaefer leading off here in the 5th inning. Struck out swinging the first time up. Home plate umpire is over talking to Coach Lau at the dugout. I have no idea what that discussion's about. All right, whatever it was, it's all sorted out. Jonah Miller's ready to start off the top of the 5th here. Lancers leading by a score of 1-0. Leading in the hit column 3-0. First pitch, strike missed by Quaid. He's holding his glove hand with it somehow. So a strike. 1-0 to Tommy Schaefer. Rough position to play, that's for sure. That is the one spot I have never played in my life in baseball and don't care if I ever do. Well, at this point in my life, I never will, that is for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the cleanup, or to the the cleanup hitter. There's a ball outside. Nope, number 5 hitter, Tommy Schaefer. 2-1. Got a real open stance here. 3-0, or 3-1, a little bit low. Miller walked his first batter last inning. Struck out 1 as well. And that one's down low, gets away from Quaid. And Bruce has a leadoff runner on for the first time, in virtue of a walk. So Miller's up to like 66 pitches probably. Whoa, earthquake. Sorry about that. Stepped on a cord. All right, so a runner on first. First pitch, swing and a miss. Quaid fires down to first. Runner back in easily. 1 strike to Ronan Garcia. Looks like it may be a bunt here. Schaller's up on the grass. That'd be the right play here. Move the runner into scoring position. They haven't had one there yet. He's swinging away though. 0-2 to Ronan Garcia. Miller could use a strikeout right here. Get that first out. Outside corner, Garcia takes. Called 3rd strike. You can probably hear the umpire from down there. Maybe not. Number 7 hitter, Jonah Van Doren. He took a called 3rd strike the last time up. Gotta believe one of these guys is going to bunt here, get him in scoring position. But, oh, he's got him leaning. He's out. He's got him. Tagged on the head. There's that tricky move by Jonah Miller. He looks at first. Then he starts to pitch. He looks home, but his stride is never toward home. It's over toward first, and the runner froze. That's a sick feeling. So the teams exchange picked off runners. Lancer's a little bit more crucial at 3rd here, but now we've got 2 outs. And fouled straight back.
go through.
That one came right back here. So 1-3 on that put out for the second out. And we've got an 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call for the third out. So it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning after a walk. Let's get a pickoff. So Bruce has yet to get a hit. We've got 2 base runners by virtue of walks. No hits, not even really allowed to spank on the ball at all. 3 ground outs. 4 ground, I guess it's 5 ground outs. 2 to the second base, 3 to the second baseman, 1 to the third baseman. 1 to the third baseman, 1 to the shortstop. So nothing's made it to the outfield yet. Miller sitting in there at 72 pitches. 9 strikeouts through 5 innings. He's having another great game. Lancers haven't exactly spanked the ball either. They've got the 2 hits only.
Hey, Jonah! Jonah!
One hop! Woo!
I guess it's 3 hits. Christian's got 1 and Bryce Sitto has 2. He's on deck this inning. Blake Wales will hit again. He was at bat when the runner got picked off the third. So Miller's through 5 with 72. He's got 2 innings to go with 28 pitches to do it with, so he's sitting in good shape. Hodemacher's at 63, 3 innings to go, so we'll see how this inning goes for him. Facing the number 9, Blake Williams, and then the top of the order, Bryce Sitto and Daniel Hine. Blake went 6-3 on the first pitch, I think, last inning. See if he can't push one up the middle here instead. Hodemacher's first pitch here in the bottom of the 5th. Wales pops it up to the infield. Hodemacher ranges underneath it. He's got it. A little bit between mound and first base line. Kind of looking a little bit up into the sun, but he turned a little bit. No problem there. They haven't gotten Bryce Sitto out yet. He's 2 for 2 with a single in the first and a double in the second, or in the third, and he scored the only run for the Lancers. First pitch, Sitto bounces in front of the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Hodemacher looking into Sitto. Outside, Sitto lets it go. 2-0. Get a base runner anyway. 2-0 to Sitto. Getting that outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low, caught the outside corner, but it was low. 3-1. Coach Lau took a base runner with Hine and Schaller coming up. Sitto hits a lazy fly to the center fielder. Moves around a little bit. Trouble with it, stays with it. The wind got a hold of that, took it a little further than he thought it was, but he corralled it out there, did Harold Garcia. So fly to 8, they get Sitto for the first time. That's 2 outs with Daniel Hine up.
First baseman, number 8. Daniel Hine.
Hodemacher lined up here for his first pitch to Daniel Hine. Hine, a lazy ground ball to short. It kind of eats him up, but he scoops it up. He makes the throw, not in time. Stayed with it nicely. with the high hop. It went up into his gut there. And tried to throw him out after he recovered. Didn't do it. So with 2 outs, Lancers have a runner on first. So Haudemarker is looking for a different ball. You know, if it's got... Man, that's scary. The wind blows the door open and slams it behind us. As a pitcher, I would think you'd want those little nicks on there, you know? The wind catches those, but... Throw back over to first. And Hine is back. It's Daniel Hine at first. Christian Schaller up. Gotta believe Coach Lau is going to try to get Daniel to second. Good arm here by Brockman, second though. He's not going. Oh, he's going to make it easy. That one was way outside. Brockman tried to dive out, but it was so far out he didn't have a chance at that. Haudemarker's had pretty good control, and then he uncorks one. So wild pitch to get Daniel Hine to second. That's where Coach Lau wants him now with Schaller up. Hine's got to get a good secondary lead out there, score on a base hit. Got a decent lead. It's not huge, but it's decent. Haudemarker to Schaller. Inside pitch jammed him, and he turned on it and followed it down the third base line. 1-1 to Schaller. He needs one across the plate. Out across the plate. He's hit a couple out here, Carson. He hit one just to the left center, right at that light pole out there in left center. Got a hold of one, and this day, if he can get the thing up in the air with a little behind it, he's got a chance today. He pops him up. First baseman's coming in. He's got him. Fly to 3. Good call there by the third baseman. Catcher was wondering where it was. So Schaller fouls out with a runner on second. Or not fouls out, pops out first baseman. 1-0. Still going into the 6th inning.
At the end of 5, complete. Bruce, 0, Immanuel, 1.
Maybe you heard Jim Siddle. Haudemarker. Excuse me. Haudemarker was 73 pitches. Jonah Miller was 72 pitches. Haudemarker, 1, 2, 3. 3 strikeouts. A variety of ground balls and flyouts, pop-outs. Miller with 8 strikeouts through 5. So both pitchers in good shape. It's just a matter of either team can put a couple of hits together. Bruce still working on their first hit. So Bruce is going to start with their 8, 9, and 10. It's the pitcher Spencer Haudemarker.
Pitcher, number 21, Spencer Haudemarker.
Apologize there. Something caught in my throat. It's pollen season, working on a house, dust all over the place. First pitch, strike outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Pitcher can get ahead on the count. Huge advantage to him. Kind of gets in the batter's head a little bit. 0-1 pitch. Curveball foul. That's the loudest thing that's happened so far today for Bruce. Foul ball down the right field line. It's foul right off the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. I'm thinking he goes up. Heat up high. Nope. Curveball outside, and they give it to him. Called, 3rd strike. Batters have not adjusted to that call. Right-handed batters at outside corner. It's tough to see. Infielder sets up on the inside. been consistent with that call. And the batters have not been swinging at it. Number 9 hitter, Trace Tomei is up. Curveball. Slow roller down third. That's going to go foul. Would have been a tough play. He's down as a strike. So all zeros across the board for Bruce. He got one error that did not hurt them. Outside by Miller. 1-1 count. Ooh, he went. Ooh, and that time they say he did not go. Well, I'm 0 for 2 on those. First one I didn't think he went, and he did. This time I thought he went, and he didn't. Well, that one looked like it bounced in the dirt, called a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller with the 1-2. There's your first base. Oh, is he going to get to it? He is not. It seemed like he might have been able to get to that one. He does not. That's going to be a base hit. Almost looked like he short-armed that thing, and it ticked off in his glove, but he's going to have to give him a hit on that one. So with 1 out, top of the order, Leo Zimmer with a runner on. Followed straight back by Zimmer. That's the best cut he's had so far. He's gone out swinging twice so far, once in the first and once in the fourth. They marked it a hit there. I agree with that. Scoreboard shows Bruce with their first hit. Runner on first. He doesn't have much of a lead at all. Pitch. Fake the bunt. Schaller was all over that one, charging. Quite fake to throw down to first. Going to talk to Jonah Miller. Not sure what this discussion is about. Maybe didn't pause long enough. That has not been a problem so far. Coach Lau didn't ask, and the umpire didn't offer, so it's like nothing happened. Jonah Miller set. Bunts it, foul it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Christian Schaller is all over that bunt. If it's coming to third, they may have a play at second with his arm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little bit bigger lead at first. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws over. He does. Runner easily back. Daniel Hines slapping on the tag. It's Trace Tomei over there at first. Miller's in the set. The 1-2. Reached out and swatted. They go to second for the force out, and they get it. Way to stick with it there at short. It goes 6-4 on the put out of our fielder's choice for Zimmer. And they go 6-4 on Tomei. For the second out. So the Lancers keep the runner out of scoring position. Nice job by Britton Rutz. Carter raced a long way to get there. They got the force on Tomei. And Brockman is up there left-handed. And that curve finds the inside corner. He probably has been left-handed the whole time, but I didn't note it. Oh yeah, lefty against lefty. Jonah in the set. And thrown over to first. I'm making sure the grab, keep that runner at first. No balls, 1 strike in there to Brockman. Number 2 hitter. He's grounded out to the second baseman twice. There goes the runner. Quay to throw down, not very close, blocked by Britton Rutz. So now Bruce has their first runner in scoring position here with the number 2 hitter up, Chris Brockman. He's in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. First scoring opportunity for Bruce here. It comes in the 6th inning. 2 outs. Runner on second. Miller. Ooh, must up a little bit high. Tough take there by Brockman, but 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quaid setting up on the outside corner down low. Fly ball to left. Ranging underneath it, and he's got it out there. That's Austin Williams. Runs underneath that one, grabs it. Fly out to 7, and the threat is ended here in the 6th inning. The score stays 1-0 through 6.5. We'll get a pitch count on Jonah here. Made him work a little bit. What's your guess out there? Make a guess. He was at 72. I'm going to go with 86. What's your guess? The winner wins a $50 gift certificate courtesy of Athletic Director Mark Kranz.
88.
Oh, you got your number there? Anybody guessed 88? If you did, contact Mark Kranz and let him know that you won the $50 gift certificate. And if 7 or 8 or 9 of you tell me that you had 88, go for it. That'd be just fine. I'm sure he'd be happy to dish out 8 of those gift certificates. So Jonah's got 12 pitches to try to get through the 7th inning. Might be a challenge. It's a question whether Coach Lau is going to send Jonah out there for 12 pitches or whether he's going to start somebody out there. I would guess somebody's going to head out to the bullpen. It looks like maybe Austin Williams is headed out there. I see him on the top step over there, looking for somebody to catch him. And there are 2 guys going out. One will be protecting him. It looks like Kevin Kern's going to protect him because the catcher has his back to the infield and to the field of play, so you send somebody out there to protect them on a foul ball. Looks like Austin Williams out there. Person warming him up does not have a mask, so he won't be able to get down at all, but Austin can throw. Brockman must have been on base. No, he was the last batter, so a little delay between innings here. Nobody's coming out. I guess the coach is out there warming him up. We may have 1 pitch left. Here comes Brockman. Probably 1 pitch to throw down. Looks like the shortstop's already out there. The second baseman, so the last warm-up. There it is. Man, Brockman has been right on the button on those throws. Lancers have only 1 stolen base. 2 stolen bases. Take that back. Second one was closer. So Jonah Miller, a chance to get on and help himself here. He's gone down swinging and looking his previous 2 times up. So here we are in the bottom of the 6th. The score is 1-0. Lancers lead in the hit column. It's 3 hits to 1 hit. No errors by the Lancers. That's been a plus for them in a tight game like this. First pitch from Houdemacher is outside, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch bounces inside, back to the screen, 2-0. Lancers would love to get a leadoff batter on base. Miller takes a cut at a 2-0 pitch inside off his wrist, follows it back to the screen, down into the dirt. 2-1 to Jonah. Ground ball to second. Second baseman ranges over, can't get down on it, and Jonah leads the inning off with a base hit. The Lancers have a runner on. Going to get a runner for Jonah. Coach Lau hasn't indicated such. Maybe he's done and Austin's going to pitch. Coach Lau calling a timeout. He's going to come and talk to Britton Rutz. Carter Rutz on deck. So you got the 5, 6, and 7 batters up. Do you give up an out to get to brother Carter, or you let Britton swing away? We'll see what Coach Lau told him. He's going to have to let the runner know too here. It's just a straight up Rutz is going to get a chance to hit. Big lead by Jonah Miller. He's not very quick, so he's not going to be running. Wow, that's a tough pitch. Outside. Britton does have the bunt this time, so we'll see what happens. Ooh, the pitcher, he was in the wind-up position. He did step off correctly to avoid the balk. Lancers almost got the base for free. See if Rutz can lay one down and move the runner. He sacrificed bunt. You got to square around sooner. He waited way late and didn't get around, fouled it off on the first base side there. So he's in the hole 0-2 now. Little stuff like that makes a huge difference. Of course, now if he doubles and they end up at second and third, then you're happy. But you'd like to think your 5 guy can put down a bunt and move the runner. 0-2. There we go. Line drive up the middle, just like I said. Britton knew that was going to come all the way along, so he missed that bunt intentionally, right? Okay, so back-to-back hits by the Lancers puts runners on first and second. Nobody out. Carter Rutz up. Coach headed out. Got his infield in to chat. If Carter Rutz does not bunt here, then I don't know what to say. This seems like a good spot for a bunt. Nobody out first and second. Carter usually puts the bat on the ball. He's grounded out to the pitcher and he's gone 6-3. Do you bunt to get to number 7, Dawson Quaid, and then Ben Rademacher and Blake Wales? And the conference at the mound is over. You saw the whole infield out there with the coach.
Second baseman, number 6, Carter Rutz.
Coach Lau giving signals out there. And he did get the bunt signal. If you bunt it down third, make the third baseman field it. Big lead at first. Just got to get the ball down. Don't pop it up. There's the square. Oh, that's a good bunt down first. They're going to let it go. That's a smart play by the first baseman. That's a nice bunt, though. Got it past the pitcher. Would have made the first baseman field it. I think he'll give him another go here. Give it another try. Wiped it off and put it back on. So we'll see if Carter can get it in fair territory this time. First baseman's up on the grass. Make him field it. He may get on. He squares. Takes one in the dirt. Nice job pulling back off of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. He did not offer. Not always easy to do when you're up there knowing the coach wants you to bunt. Going to ask him to do it again. Coach Lau wants those runners at first and second. Bunt it down third. Takes one in the dirt. Nice job. 2-0. Or 2-1, I mean. He's asking him to do it again. First and second, 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh. There he puts it down the line. Got it at first. They're going to try to go to third, but no. They turn around to go back and pulled it. They call him at first. I did not see a signal at first. Well, he's out now if he wasn't. Almost pulled his foot there at second. Decent defensive coverage by the second baseman. Nice job by Carter Rutz to move the runners to second and third with 1 out. 1 down. Dawson Quaid up. Chance for the sophomore to put a couple insurance runs up there. Get some swings in. Swing at good pitches here. There was one that you want to swing at. He goes deep in the count a lot and ends up with a tough pitch. It's in the hole 0-1. That one's way inside, 1-1. Good grab by Brockman there. That one was headed to the screen. That had to be a backhanded grab for him, way inside. Lunge over to his left to get to that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Quaid. Runners on second and third. Takes on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a big out for Houdemacher if he can get it. 1 down here. He went after that outside corner. Why not? Missed though. 2-2. Quaid's got to protect that outside corner. He's walked and flown out to the center fielder so far. Ball was up. It's on that outside corner, but it was up. Goes full count. Got to protect here. Base is open over there. Wouldn't hurt Houdemacher much. Try to get Quaid to fish at something, or do you throw him a strike? And he throws it over his head. So Quaid gets the walk. That loads the bases for Ben Rodemacher. Bruce infield is back pretty far. First and third are up on the corners. Maybe we're going to try to turn a double play up the middle. The old corners bring it home, 2 up the middle call. Be a big spot for the sophomore Ben Rodemacher to hit one through the gap there between first and second. First baseman's way up, so he's not going to have a lot of range to his right, or to his right. Rodemacher, there's that ground ball right through the wickets of the first baseman. 1 run is in. Here comes Britton. Rutt's going to score. The throw comes home, cut off by the pitcher. Ben Rodemacher. Can't give him a hit, but we can give him a kudos for putting the ball in play and knocking in a couple of runs. Dawson Quaid makes it over to third on the throw home. Big contact there by Ben Rodemacher.
Infielder number 4, Blake Wales.
It's going to take the air out of the wind out of their sails for Bruce. First and third here. See whether they're going to run Rodemacher, see if they can get a throw down and pick up a runner from third there. We got Quaid on third. Offered, I think. Blake offered at that one, yep. Strike 1. Coach Lau's asking Blake Wales a little more small ball there. You can bunt it down third or first. Just don't bunt it up the middle. First baseman's holding the runner on, way outside. And there goes Rodemacher. That was kind of a planned thing, and Bruce was just going to let him go anyway on first and third situation. You make the decision there. So now second and third, it takes the force out of play here, and Blake Wales a chance to knock in 2. Bounces in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, the Bruce coach now finally getting the infielders up. I'd say not even close enough. I'd say you want to be on the grass. Shortstop is back, way back. He's not going to have a play on a ground ball to short. He needs to be in. There's a safety squeeze. Nice job by Blake Wales. And they're not going to get him. Base hit. That's an excellent bunt, Blake Wales. Base hit RBI by Wales, and Rodemacher moves over to third. Lancer scored 3 in this inning, moved to 4-0 lead Safety squeeze, if you're not exactly sure, the runner on third waits to see what the batter does with the ball. Blake Wills bunted it beautifully down first. As soon as you see contact at third on the bunt and hit away from home, you take off to from third to home to score a run. Different than a suicide squeeze. On a suicide squeeze, the runner at third, pitcher's first motion to home, he takes off like he's going to try to steal home. And he's counting on his teammate to bunt the ball anywhere, just anywhere, so he can score. It's a rather sick feeling when you are that one on third. I recall this distinctly. We were in a conference championship game, and my dad coaching third called a suicide squeeze, and my teammate apparently did not see it. I took off. He took the pitch, and fortunately it was down in the dirt and went back to the screen, so I didn't get hung out to dry there. But it's a sick feeling when you see that. Probably more sick, though, is when you see your teammate batter take a full rip at the ball, and you're like 15 feet away from him down the line, just hoping he doesn't get around on it early and hit a line drive at you. So that one's a little more risky, the suicide squeeze is. Coach Lau has used the safety squeeze before. He used it very well right here. Blake Wills executing perfectly. You can't draw it up any better. First baseman fielded that. You probably saw it. He looked like he was going to try to shovel it home, but the runner, who was that runner? Britton Rutz? Carter Rutz. I think it was Britton. Yeah. Britton Rutz was 3/4 of the way home. He never would have gotten him, so he turned and tried to throw to first, but nobody was there. They were not going to get it. So we got a different pitcher in there. Should have paid attention a little bit more. It looks like maybe number 23, Jake Tomei. Looks like the first baseman, Jake Tomei, coming in to pitch, and it looks like Houdemacher, who pitched a great game here till this inning, and cut 3 hits in this inning, scored 3 runs for the Lancers. They moved to a 4-0 lead. Runners on first and third here, and there's only one out. Top of the order, Bryce Sitto. He's had a pretty good game here so far. There goes Wales, and he's up. So stolen base. I suppose they might call that defensive indifference, but he's there at second now, second and third. Still one out. Top of the order, Bryce Sitto. He's 2 for 3. Flew out to the center fielder the last time up. Going for the safety squeeze one more time. Coach Lau saying, you got to get squared around a little sooner. Bryce shaking his head out there, a little disappointed in himself. Took it off that time with the 0-2 count. So Bryce is going to swing away. 0-2 from Tomei. Ooh, a little high, right across, but high. Sittle took it. 1-2. Sitto hits it to the right. Caught by the right fielder. And here comes Ben Rademacher to score after tagging up. Uh-oh, runner going to third. Wales, they mishandle it. Should have been an out over at third. Blake trying to stretch it, trying to go to third on the throw home. That was Bryce Sitto. Sack fly. To score the run, that was Ben Rademacher tagging up on the fly ball and scoring. Wales makes it over to third. I'm going to give that an error on the third baseman on the throw. If he catches that ball, there's an out. So the Lancers with a 4-run outburst here in the bottom of the 6th, in the driver's seat right now. So this is number 23, Tomei. Got a little bit of heat here, that's for sure. Stepping in, trying to get Daniel Hine. Daniel fouls that one straight back up over us. In the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. On the day, Daniel struck out, grounded to the first baseman, and got on an error by the shortstop. Tough hop. No balls, 2 strikes to Daniel. That might make the gap. Nope, left fielder ranges over and grabs it for the third out. They look pretty smooth out there in the outfield, that's for sure. So on the inning, it looks like the Lancers came up with 3 hits, turned that into 4 runs, virtue of a safety squeeze,
4
sac
runs,
fly.
3 hits, 1 error.
So going into the last inning, top of the 7th here, Jonah Miller. He's got 12 pitches to try to get 3 outs here. Austin Williams ready to take the mound if he doesn't. Jonah can't get that done. Bruce has their 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. Jake Tomei, who's now the pitcher, Harold Garcia, and Tommy Chafer.
Yeah.
Tomei struck out looking and got a walk. He's been one of only 2 runners on base for Bruce in this game. Again, Miller has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts in 6 innings here. Nice to see folks joining us today. I don't know if you enjoy the YouTube better than the Mixlr. We had to save the Mixlr for the girls. At 5 o'clock, they're going to be squaring off against Thorpe across the park here from us. So they'll be using the Mixlr. You'll join them there. You can get to there on the ILC website, live events. Choose Mixlr. So we're using the YouTube app, which at Carson Park here gives kind of a good look. You get a basic view of the field. Not that you can see a lot of action, but between the video and some commentary, you get a pretty good idea what's going on. Looks like we got 44 people joining us today. 44 contacts. That's decent. That's exciting. And you're seeing a good display by the Lancers today. In particular, Jonah Miller. He's going into the 7th inning here. Got 12 pitches left, trying to get through the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Tomei, Garcia, and Chafer. The first pitch, strike 1. I'm guessing Coach Lau said, I want you to just throw 9 straight strikes. Make him hit it, strike him out. Don't mess with him. Miller shakes off his sign, fouled back. Tomei was way out front on that one. He's in the hole 0-2. So Bruce did get the 1 hit, so there's no pressure there. It's not like he's got a no-hitter. 1 hitter's pretty decent. Going into the last inning here. 0-2, he goes outside with that one. Should probably try to count pitches and see where we're at. That's 3. If I got it right, he's got 9 left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Launch to left. They're not going to get to it. That's over his head. It 1 hops the fence. And they get it into Britton Rutz. There's a leadoff double by Jake Tomei. You wouldn't expect to hold the number 3 hitter down the entire game, and you did not there. Miller did probably what he was told. Throw strikes, make him use the bat.
Harold Garcia.
Harold Garcia, the cleanup hitter. He's grounded out to 3rd and to short his first 2 times up. Jonah does not have to worry about the runner with a 5-run lead. That was huge. He starts with a strike. Outside corner. Get the batter. You need outs is all you need. That guy on second doesn't mean anything when you're ahead by 5. There's a little blooper. That's going to be tough. No, it looks like Carter Rutz is ranging underneath it. Reaches up. You can see the sun going off of his sunglasses there. So nice play by Carter to get that first out. 2 quick pitches there by Jonah. Try to have the box keep us up to date there.
Left fielder, number 22, Tommy Chafer.
And the first pitch to Chafer. Strike outside corner. If Jonah can get this out and stay under his pitch count, he can pitch to the next batter even if he exceeds the 100 limit. He's got to get this guy inside of his 100. There's a ground ball to 3rd. Rutz. 6-3. Got him for 2 down. Nice play by Britton. Long throw from deep in the hole. So Jonah's going to get a chance to finish this game out now with 2 outs. I'm going to check.
Now batting, right fielder, number 1, Roland Garcia.
What's he up to, Dan?
96.
96 is what we got. So he's got a chance to get this better. Just don't walk him. Ball one. So he's at 97. He'll probably reach the 100 here, unless Garcia takes a cut at it and does something. Miller, the 1-0. There's a ground ball to short. That's going to be tough. Oh, Rutz charges. 6-3, and there is your game. Jonah Miller goes the distance. Great game for the Lancers. Miller with a 2-hit shutout in 7 innings. He goes 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 strikeouts and 2 walks. So the Lancers play tomorrow, the winner of Regis and McDonald for the regional championship. And I'm going to say goodbye right away here, and we will be broadcasting tomorrow. Check the site. Oh, I'm listening next door.
Regis McDonald game and time and location included in us.
Okay, check the website, Jim Sito said, for the time and location. It does depend on who wins that game. Regis is the 1 seed. We would go to their field, which may be Bollinger, I'm not sure. Mount Simon. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay, so it would be Mount Simon if Regis wins as the 1 seed. If McDonald upsets them, then Lancers would get the nod, and they would probably be playing at Carson here. So that'll be tomorrow. Check the Immanuel website for time. Don't be surprised like I was today with a 2 o'clock start. I was ready to head over here for a 5 o'clock game. Found out at the last minute. So for Ross Rail, about to say goodbye as we leave Carson Park here, where the Lancers win 5-0 and move on to the regional final tomorrow. Time and date to be time and location to be determined. So have a good rest of your day, and move over to the Mixlr site for a 5 o'clock game where the girls will be squaring off against Thorpe, the 4 seed. But don't be deceived, Thorpe plays in that same tough conference as McDonald, so records don't mean much. They upset the number 1 Athens in their last game. So that's it from Carson Park. Have a great day.